same action, same person. Two completely different worlds. So what's changed exactly? It's not about what we see. You don't even need eyes to notice it. Sound's a universal experience, a vibration you feel, a kind of invisible map. For most of us, it's a sense we've been naturally taught to sort of tune out. Sound is what actually tells us the scale of a space, how the mind feels, helps visualize and understand distances. For example, when sound carries, expands, lingers, echoes, tells us a room is vast and open. When it stops dead, we know the space is small, closed and contained. This is Trafford Palazzo. It's an enormous open space made even larger by the way it sounds. Everything in here, the marble, glass, tile, throws sound back at you. In fact, there's not a single surface in here that actually absorbs sound. It's loud by design. Every step and note stretches out and hangs in the air. We call it grandeur, but really it's just architecture announcing its own size. Sound fills the void and defines it. It's only through sound that space becomes real. Without it, form is just surface, beautiful but hollow. Every space has its almost acoustic fingerprint, and our brains actually read that automatically. It's how we understand subconsciously where we are. In corridors, sound is sharp and compressed. It doesn't feel like a place to stay, so we feel a signal to move on. In quiet rooms, sound gets swallowed. It dies the moment you make it. So we lower our voices, like the silence itself is listening back. Without even realizing it, we adjust. We don't just exist in a space, it's almost like we perform inside of it. And then, silence. An anechoic chamber, a space that absorbs everything. No echo, no reflection. The room stops speaking to you. All you can hear is your own body, your heartbeat, the blood in your ears. It's strange how sound can really anchor us. Without it, space unravels and we turn inward. At the other end of the scale, you get spaces that are built from sound. This is a furniture workshop, similar to one I've been designing recently. A place of heavy machinery, reclaimed materials, and loud, powerful noise. In architecture, we tend to hide this. We treat noise like something that should be eliminated. Quiet equals quality, at least that's the assumption. But when you remove sound, you also, in a sense, remove its identity. These noises tell the story of the space, of work, movement, making. The saw cutting is momentum, sanding is refinement, the hammer strike is assembly. These aren't just background sounds, they're the building speaking about its purpose. To silence this would be dishonest. The challenge isn't to remove the sound, but to fine-tune it. To design with it so that the experience feels alive, but still safe and manageable. Then we return to the same space, but transformed. The empty echo that once filled this space is replaced by human sound. Conversations, laughter, movement. It fundamentally changes the way we view the architecture. It becomes softer, warmer, alive. Architecture isn't still. It changes with every sound that enters it. Every person, every vibration. We've been taught throughout our lives solely to look at architecture, to observe it visually. but we've forgotten how to listen to it. We look for beauty in the image when the real depth of a space is in its sound. So the next time you walk into a room, stop and just listen. Listen to what the space is telling you, because that's the true architecture. It's not the walls, it's the life that happens between them. It's the difference between a box and a world.